back again with another special. This is da the incredible show. Talking about sports, wide ranging things. The first thing I want to let people know, I love the Eagles winning. Uh, it's about a team effort. I love seeing a black quarterback win. Now here's my thing. I got Carson Wentz who's over there moping and mad and sad. Now ain't nobody saying nothing about it. All the black commentators, mostly a lot of them, and the white commentators, didn't say nothing about it. Sometimes these commentators borderline of coonery. Yes, coonery on ESPN and sometimes Fox Sports. Let's address the elephant in the room. I have a white quarterback who is not playing good at all, who got more weapons than a black quarterback such as Cam Newton. I have a white quarterback who needed to be benched a long time ago. I heard a commentator on First Take say, if he's playing so bad, why didn't they send him down? I believe Max Kellerman, and nobody never agreed with Max really by a lot of stuff, but he made one point. He said that the guy have a relationship with Carson. He got a relationship with the owner, which is true. The black commentator, I remain the name nameless because a lot of you don't want to tear down your own brother. He gonna say he don't believe that to be true because how the owner is. Well, let's see what the owner did. Cooper, the tight end, Riley Cooper, to be exact, if we must say the name. It was a video that he said, I kill all the niggers. Not this nigger. He said niggers. And they rewarded him with a nice contract. Well, some other black players on that team, they did something, they let go. Don McNabb, they were trying to yank him. It was Andy Reid who kept saying, no, we gonna stay with him. That was Andy Reid, not the owner. Because he was on the trading block. But this quarterback playing terrible. Hey, he was playing terrible since last year. And the people don't want to come and say this, oh, he won the division against bad teams. He had 7 games against teams that was under 500, that wasn't making the playoffs. They were trying to go for drafting to see can they lose to get a better drafting number. And the people are, oh my God, he's doing good. No, he still played terrible. If you look at the completion percentage and his QBR, it was still terrible. It wasn't like he just started. You just don't start just being terrible. Wake up one morning and just be terrible. I mean, you've been terrible. And you have been terrible. And this guy was terrible. Now, they got this black quarterback, Jalen Hurts. You got somebody say, oh, well, maybe he can't grasp the offense. And it seemed like they do that to all the black quarterbacks. Like, we so fucking stupid. I guess that's how they really feel us when we watching Planet of the Apes and there's some racial undertone, and then the white man's calling the gorilla ape donkey. He called him donkey, and then he finally got tired after a while. He realized what Caesar was telling him, and he realized something. That's how they look at black quarterbacks. We just some donkeys. We can't comprehend shit, but these guys can. I'm sorry. The guy's terrible. Carson Wentz been terrible. Has been terrible. Ain't getting better. I can't blame the man for signing that contract. Hell, if you offer me $100-something million and this much guaranteed, I didn't tell you offer me that. Oh wait, okay. But let's face it. Let's be real. He's terrible. Here's the other thing that don't get reported by these networks. Because they got to push the agenda. The agenda is this. They got to push some form of agenda. You got former NFL players who are on these networks, Fox Sports and ESPN, and can't not one of them address the elephant in the room. That the team made a shrine to Carson Wentz? No. To Nick Foles. The backup. Hold on, I'll say it again. The team made a shrine to Nick Foles. I'm sorry. If that's an NFL, the team sport, if your team make a shrine to somebody else other than the starting quarterback, that should tell you something about your starting quarterback. People say, oh, well, Jalen Hurts in the game, and he gave him a spark a little bit. Because the team don't like him. And they've been saying it for 3 or 4 years, and they can't come out and say it because they want to keep their job. But I'm going to say it for you. I got y'all back. They fucking hate Carson Wentz. They don't want to play with him. They want him out the locker. They want him gone. Period. End of story. Shouldn't be so much of a story. That's the end of story. Need to address that. Because had that been Cam Newton, Michael Vick, Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott, and all the other guys, then they would say, oh, this designer, they got to move on for him. But they're not saying about this guy. I wonder why. And they say they not have no racial undertones. Okay. I don't believe you. We go take the one by Cam Newton. Another black quarterback. Then we're going to compare him to Tom Brady. Oh, he's the greatest. He's the greatest. Tom Brady ain't the greatest. Stop it. Y'all need to stop. He's always been a game manager. He won a championship before being a game manager. That's what he always have been. That's what he is. He is a game manager. And he's good at managing the game. Bill Belichick always had a top 5 scoring defense that was hold opponents. They beat Seattle, but we all know Seattle really beat themselves. That's on the one y'all line. They didn't want Marshawn. They didn't want Marshawn Lynch. That's the hood guy. Get the credit. So they did what they did. But if he just ran the ball, New England would have lost. Against Atlanta, that was just good defense. People say, oh no, Tom Brady. No, good defense. Because if you score, you get the ball back. The offense get the ball back. So what did Bill Belichick do then? Did it score in the second half? Atlanta did? No. And then was Tom Brady pushing the ball down the field? No. Well, who was throwing to? Julie Edelman? No. How about David Amendola, Wes Walker? One of them? No. Throwing to Gronk, right? No. I don't think Gronk even played that game. Wow. He throwing to James White, the running back, who taking a 2-yard pass and scoring left and right. He was throwing to a black running back, the black man. Oh, okay. How about overtime? Was it Tom Brady throwing the ball down the field, or was him just pitching to James White and James White making a play? Oh, it was James White, the black man. And why did he not get the credit? Agenda. But y'all say y'all not racist. I understand. You saying something, but it's doing something totally different. And right now, James White shouldn't be MVP. But I'll give Tom Brady his credit. Yeah, 2-something yards. No, he really did. He probably should have had no more than 10 yards because that's how much he was passing the ball. He was passing the ball maybe 2-3 yards, and James White was doing the damage. So let's go to the other one then. He played last year. I won that bet.